Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today I'm going to be showing a wash and go right after washing out my straight hair. So if you haven't seen my curl reversion video, you can click on the screen and watch it here. But I always like to do a wash and go after straightening my hair just so I can make sure that my curls completely reverted back. So I'm just starting with spraying my hair down with some really warm water to open up the cuticle, and then I'm going to take the Curl Origin Hydrating Curl Spray. Now this is not necessary, it's just something I love to do because it makes my hair feel so soft and moisturized and slippery, and really makes it easier for me to put the rest of my products in. So it kind of starts to set the foundation of moisture in my hair, and my hair was really thirsty at this point because my straight hair was straight for 4 weeks. So water hadn't touched my hair in a month. So whenever I'm doing a style that calls for a lot of curl definition like a wash and go, I like to make sure I break my hair up into a lot of sections. That way I can ensure that product is coating all of the hairs, it's getting all the moisture and definition that it needs. So next I'm going to take the Marula and Quinoa Restorative Leave-In Conditioner by Curl Origin. And to be honest, I don't really know how I feel about this leave-in conditioner. It wasn't as moisturizing as I was expecting it to be, but it did go into my hair nicely. This is a product that's meant to strengthen the hair, and I feel that I probably didn't need the protein, honestly. But I'm just going to apply this, like I said, very thoroughly, making sure that I get my roots really well, because whenever I do wash and goes, that's the first place that my hair frizzes. And then next for moisture, this is my last moisture product, I'm going to apply the Maracuja Rich Moisture Hair Milk, also from Curl Origin. And this is meant to help nourish, moisturize, and strengthen the hair. This is one of my favorite products for lasting moisture throughout the week. I use it in my twists, as well as my wash and goes. And as you guys can see, it really helps with just giving my hair some shine and some definition. And then the last product that I'm going to put in my hair is actually a styler, and it's the Maracuja Defining Curl Cream. This does not have a lot of moisture. I've used it a few times and it really doesn't moisturize my hair, but it gives me really great definition and hold without gel. And because I'm going for a very fluffy wash and go, I want my hair to not be weighed down by any of the products that I'm using, so all of these are relatively lightweight. Now we're going to get into the definition portion of the wash and go. So I like to take my Felicia Leatherwood detangling brush and use it to define my curls. I shake the section to just reinforce the curls even more. And then I take probably the bottom third of the section and twirl it around my finger so that it all interlocks into one curl. And basically what that does is it smooths the hair down at the end, and it also defines the curl. All the hair within that one curl, eventually when we separate it, it's gonna create probably like 10 curls from that one section. And because fluffing the hair out is really the key to having big voluminous hair when you have fine strands, I want to make sure that I'm setting my hair up so that when I fluff it out, it is as defined as possible and doesn't get frizzy. So this is what helps me maintain the curl as I'm fluffing. And I like to use my detangling brush horizontally. That's what's going to smooth the hair and define the curls and really like kind of do the definition work for me. I also make sure I get right down to the root, so I'm defining it from root to tip, or from, yeah, root to end. And then I'm just twirling around my finger. It doesn't matter which way you twirl as long as you're twirling it. And then I also like to encourage the curl even further by taking my hand and pushing the curl to my roots, just helping it plump up because it's kind of weighed down by the product in the water. And I've done this to every section on my head. Once I have twirled all of my sections, I like to let them dry without touching them. And this is what my entire head looks like. Now, a foolproof way to get volume on fine hair or even thin hair is by diffusing. So I like to diffuse on the highest airflow setting, the lowest heat setting, and I hold the cool shot button. So it's basically cold air that I'm blowing out at a really high rate. And also blow drying upside down is going to give you even more volume because you're drying the hair in the opposite direction that you want it to lay. So it naturally will have lift once you finally kind of put it in place. And diffusing takes about 30 to 40 minutes for me, so I always make it fun. Like, who has time to just be sitting there for 30 minutes bored? But you'll notice that I like to kind of hold my hair up as I hit the roots. That way, even if my hair isn't upside down, I'm still getting some lift, just to make it easier on myself. Okay, so this is what my hair looks like after it dries. There you go, you can see that way. I went ahead and started fluffing and separating on that side. I'm taking a little bit of my Pattern Beauty Argan Oil Hair Serum because this is one of the best lightweight oils in my opinion, my humble opinion. And the idea here is really just to separate this piece into as many smaller pieces as it can create. That way you get volume and like fluffiness, but you still have definition. So here is what those ringlets look like once they're dry. And I like to smooth the hair out before I start to unravel it. That way I'm not creating frizz. And there's two ways that you can unravel the ringlet. You can just let it naturally break apart. Don't twirl it at all. Just really just kind of rake your fingers through the curls. And then to keep the definition even more, what you can do as you separate is kind of naturally let it separate where it wants to go, twist the end, and then let it fall. And you do that for every single clump. So this is a wash and go when you really want it to come out good. Maybe it's like a special occasion wash and go. I don't do this all the time, just when I have the time. It's really important that when you're going in and fluffing your hair out, your hands are coated in some sort of light oil, which could be almond oil or marula oil, because without that oil, you're just going to create more frizz than you want on the first day. And because this is such a voluminous and fluffy style with no product that's holding the hair down, you will probably get about 3, maybe 4 days wear out of this, and then it'll be like super fluffy, which I love, but it may not be the look you're going for like a special occasion or event. Thank you.
It is shorter, but it's super sexy.
Thank you. Yeah, I like it short like this because honestly, when I was like brushing my hair,
Damn, that looks good.
It was like so short and healthy. Like I would brush my hair and it was like the curls would be all nice.
And jumpy.
And like the strands are all long and healthy. And I was like, this must be like what Tracee Ellis Ross feels like. Because, you know, she keeps her hair one length. And I always imagine people with short natural hair, it's just uber healthy because you're constantly cutting it, you know?
Right.
So it kind of felt like mature, like a little bit, you know? Yeah.
But no, you look real good.
Thank you.
You look like a 2003 Ebony Jet magazine, you know, cover.
Oh my God. That's funny.
Yeah.
But no, it barely took me any time to style my hair, so that was really nice. Like I was surprised. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, basically, it's just so
All done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just to get because I don't have to pull the product so far down. I could just basically just put it in real quick and I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good. It's all full.
Thank you.
Real nice. You did a good job maintaining that.
Thank you. And now I'm just going to fluff my roots out with my hands. Just by shaking the hair at the roots gently, kind of lifting it a little bit off of my scalp to create even more volume. And I created this look without a pick. So if you consistently fluff your hair with the pick at the roots, you can actually damage it over time, especially if you have fine strands or if you have thin hair. So this is a healthier alternative to get that volume without the damage. And this is the final look. Let me do a little, you know, 360 for you. So this is actually like way more voluminous than I was expecting, and I barely fluffed my roots. All I did was shake it with my fingers. So a lot of the volume came from drying my hair upside down with the diffuser, styling my hair in different, like styling it forward and then pushing it back, or styling it to the left and then flipping it over to the right to get like that instant volume. But this is damn near pick-free volume. So I'm very happy, and I also think, of course, like having a fresh trim, having super healthy ends that are just ready to kind of like, you know, be curly helps out a lot, because it's not, my length isn't pulling my hair down. So this is crazy, y'all. This is like not even first day hair. This is like the first 4 hours of my hair, and it's this big. I haven't been outside or anything. So yeah, I'm very happy with the result. And of course, with all curly hair, as the days goes on, it gets better and better. In my opinion, the curls start to settle. Then they also kind of get lifted from the volume and the frizz. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you liked about it, what you want to see next. If you are looking for confidence and direction in your natural hair journey, please check out my website, PowerInYourCurl.com, where you can find masterclasses, ebooks, as well as one-on-one personal curl coaching, where you will get results within 6 weeks. And you can also check out the reviews of past clients there as well. I love you all. I hope that you have a beautiful and celebratory day. Do something today to celebrate your progress and how far you've come. Have a great day. Bye.